Hey guys, welcome back. Let's dive straight into a question many men wonder about, but rarely say out loud. What actually happens to your prostate if you masturbate every day? For most men, the prostate feels like a mysterious gland in the background. We don't pay attention to it until something goes wrong. We hear stories, we worry, and sometimes we ignore the signs, hoping they'll disappear on their own. But ignoring your prostate health is one of the worst mistakes you can make. And that's why we're going to break the stigma today. In this video, I'll walk you through the real science of how ejaculation frequency affects prostate health. We'll uncover the 3 biggest changes your prostate goes through after the age of 40, and I'll give you a simple action plan with practical steps you can start today. And stick around because one of the tips involves a common kitchen food that works like a powerhouse for prostate support. So first, let's get clear. What is the prostate? It's a walnut-sized gland that sits just below the bladder and surrounds the urethra, the tube that carries urine out of your body. Its main role is to produce the fluid that nourishes and carries sperm, making it essential for male fertility. For most of your younger life, it works quietly without any problems. But here's the truth. As men age, especially after 40, the prostate tends to grow. This growth, called benign prostatic hyperplasia or BPH, isn't cancer, but it can cause a lot of issues. As it enlarges, the gland squeezes the urethra, which leads to common symptoms. Difficulty starting to urinate, a weak stream, waking up multiple times at night to pee, or that constant frustrating feeling that your bladder never fully empties. Sound familiar? You're definitely not alone. Now back to the big question, is frequent ejaculation, whether from masturbation or sex, good or bad for your prostate? Science gives us a fascinating answer. A landmark study published in European Urology followed thousands of men for nearly 2 decades and found that men who ejaculated around 21 or more times per month had a much lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to men who only ejaculated 4 to 7 times per month. The leading explanation is called the prostate flushing hypothesis. Think of it like this. Every time you ejaculate, the prostate gets a cleanse. Old fluids, cellular debris, and potentially harmful substances are flushed out. By keeping the gland clean, you reduce the chances of buildup that could trigger inflammation or abnormal cell growth. In simple terms, it's like rinsing the pipes to prevent clogs. But here's the part most men overlook. Frequent ejaculation is not a magic bullet. You can't eat junk food, avoid exercise, and skip your doctor visits thinking masturbation alone will protect you. It's a useful tool, but it only works as part of a complete lifestyle. Prostate health is built on multiple pillars: good nutrition, regular physical activity, stress management, medical checkups, and yes, healthy sexual habits. And when we talk about changes after 40, the first major shift is prostate enlargement and fluid retention. As the gland grows, it becomes less efficient at fully releasing fluids, leading to retention. This buildup can cause constant pressure, discomfort, and, more importantly, chronic low-grade inflammation. Inflammation is a silent driver of many men's health problems, from urinary difficulties to increased risk of serious disease. So, what does all of this mean for you? It means taking control of your prostate health is not optional, it's essential. Daily habits matter, and understanding the role of ejaculation is one piece of the bigger picture. And before we move forward, do me a quick favor, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. Every week I share practical, science-backed tips that help men over 40 stay strong, healthy, and confident. Don't just watch, join the community, because the information you learn here might change your life. The second major change your prostate faces with age is hormonal. As testosterone levels naturally decline, more of it gets converted into a stronger hormone called dihydrotestosterone, or DHT. And here's the problem. High levels of DHT stimulate prostate cells to multiply, directly fueling enlargement. This hormonal imbalance is a driving force behind many prostate issues men face after 40. The third major change is the increased risk of cellular abnormalities. Think of it this way. Every day, your body replaces old cells with new ones. Over decades, billions of cell divisions happen, and the chance of small mistakes increases. Add inflammation and hormonal shifts on top of that, and the risk of abnormal growth, including prostate cancer, rises with age. That's why being proactive, getting screened and making lifestyle changes is not optional, it's essential. Now let's shift from the problems to the solutions. What can you actually do to protect your prostate? It comes down to a 4-pillar action plan, simple habits that create a strong foundation for prostate health. Pillar number 1, annual medical checkups. This is non-negotiable. Starting at age 40, or earlier if you have a family history, schedule yearly visits with your urologist. 2 key tests matter most: the PSA blood test, which measures a protein linked to prostate health, and the digital rectal exam. And guys, let's be real, that 15-second exam could save your life. It doesn't define your masculinity, protecting your health does. Pillar number 2, an anti-inflammatory diet. What you eat directly impacts your prostate. Cut back on processed foods, fried foods, red meat, and excess sugar, all of which fuel inflammation. Instead, fill your plate with vegetables, fruits, healthy fats like olive oil and nuts. And here's a secret weapon: tomatoes. They're loaded with lycopene, a powerful antioxidant shown to protect the prostate. And here's a tip: lycopene absorbs best when tomatoes are cooked. That means tomato sauce, paste, or even ketchup can be a surprising ally for your prostate. Pillar number 3, consistent physical activity. You don't need to become a marathon runner, but you do need to move. Aim for at least 30 minutes of brisk walking most days. Strength training is fantastic too, because it helps regulate your hormones. And don't forget Kegel exercises. Strengthening your pelvic floor muscles supports both your bladder and your prostate, improving urinary control. They're simple, discreet, and you can do them anywhere. Pillar number 4, hydration. It may sound basic, but drinking enough water is critical. Hydration helps flush toxins, dilutes urine, and keeps the urinary system running smoothly. Aim for 2 to 3 liters per day. It's a small daily habit with massive long-term benefits. So let's put this all together. Caring for your prostate isn't something you can ignore or delay. It's about ensuring your quality of life now and for decades to come. By combining medical checkups, smart nutrition, daily movement, and proper hydration, you take control of your health instead of letting problems control you. And before you go, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Every week, I share practical, science-backed tips to help men over 40 stay strong, healthy, and confident. And share this video with a friend or family member, because starting the conversation could change someone's life. Now I want to hear from you. What's one healthy habit you're committing to this week to protect your prostate? Drop it in the comments below. Let's support each other and build a stronger, healthier community. Thanks for watching. Stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.